We got another story for you, which is great stuff. Everybody hates Tish James. Yep. Also, everybody hates Ghetto Jasmine Crockett. Check this out. This is amazing stuff as we find out more and more about the Texas representative who looks like she's headed for losing her job with the redistricting. But get this is amazing stuff.
Texas, what are y'all doing? Are y'all really proud of the representation y'all getting from Jasmine Crockett? I'm serious. Are y'all proud at the way Jasmine Crockett carries herself in Congress? Jasmine Crockett is a racist, trashy, ghetto piece of mess. Yep, I said it. Y'all get mad at me all y'all want. I stand 10 toes down on what I said. I said it, I meant it. She's a ghetto, trashy, racist piece of crap. Jasmine Crockett's mouth is completely filthy to be in Congress. For her to be representing the American people, her mouth is filthy. She don't even know when to cut it off. I don't care what she say at home and how she talk at home, but when you're in Congress representing the people of the United States of America, representing the people of your district, you should know how to act and how to control yourself. Her mouth is ridiculous. Now, don't get me wrong. My mouth can be ridiculous sometimes, but I'm not in Congress. I'm not representing a certain district of people who put me in office. And you can best believe if I was, I would know how to act and how to carry myself. Even if you disagree with someone, you should know how to carry yourself. Jasmine Crockett is a piece of ghetto trash. And I'm so sick of y'all out here telling myself, oh, Jasmine Crockett is a strong black woman. Jasmine Crockett don't take no mess. Oh, Jasmine Crockett, she'll tell you off. Jasmine Crockett is a ghetto piece of trash who do not know how to control herself or do not know how to act in Congress. And it is what it is. I mean, are y'all really proud of this? Women, are we? Is this what represent us? Are these the type of women that we want representing us in Congress? I'm serious. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, Latino. I don't care what you are. Is this what you want representing us as women? And stop lumping all us black women up together, acting like we agree with this Jasmine Crockett doing, because we don't. Jasmine Crockett is a mess. Texas, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, Texas?
Oh, that woman cracks me up. She is absolutely right. Jasmine Crockett is ghetto through and through. Unfortunately, she didn't used to be. When she first got elected to Congress, she spoke normal. She's clearly educated. She went to rich high schools. She grew up with money. She grew up with means. She grew up the privileged life. But she thinks because she managed to put herself into a district, a gerrymandered wacko district, that basically allowed her to get elected from the inner city of Dallas, which guarantee you she does not live there. Now she thinks that she has to, that by going with the ghetto shtick, that A, it's going to help her keep her seat, and B, it helps her with her other real desire, which is to be an influencer. She wants to be a YouTube TikTok star. That's what we're finding out. She has no real desire to be a true legislator. No, she wants to be famous. And it also comes out that not only does she have a nasty mouth, not only is she dumb as a box of rocks, but now come to find out she is abusive, she's lazy. Check this out from people within her own staff. This is amazing stuff coming out about Jasmine Crockett. It's so true, though, because this is basically all leftists when you find out. Jasmine Crockett, according to her staff, is lazy, disengaged, entitled, and mean to her staff. Dems definitely have a type. Yes, the same thing as Kamala Harris, the same thing as Hillary Clinton. Here it is, from Calico Jack. Now, here's the article that backs that up. Check this out. So, Trump-hating Jasmine Crockett has a work-shy nightmare, who screams at staff and dreams of going viral. All diva. Rising dramatic Democrat star Jasmine Crockett has been accused of screaming at staff, making an aide cry, opting to work from home rather than in Congress, and being rude. She's 44, has quickly rocketed into an outsized role in the Democrat Party. She is a cable news mainstay on the Communist News Network and MSDNC. But three sources that worked with or for Crockett have revealed to the New York Post that working for the congressman is a nightmare. From making staff cry to hardly showing up to work on Capitol Hill, spilling the tea on what the left's rising star is really like. She's lying around her apartment. She won't come into the office and is really just indifferent to staff and will scream at them. She is never in the office and is very disengaged. She does her BS that goes viral and then freaks out at the most random thing. Interesting. So now you've got even the staff turning on Jasmine. Everybody hates Jasmine Ghetto Crockett. Check this out from Laura Ingraham.
Oh, how noble and sacrificial of her. Which is the real Jasmine Crockett, though? Well, the call for public service came and Jasmine answered. But back to that Atlantic profile, they saw something else in Crockett, a raging narcissism. And for a woman who claims to be so tough, she has exceedingly thin skin. They described her as highly conscious of her self-presentation. Crockett wore acrylic nails painted with the word resist and a set of heavy lashes over her brown eyes. The lock screen on her phone is a headshot of herself. And Crockett apparently thinks she should be able to control.
Deeply narcissistic. Oh my God.
Control to whom a journalist speaks when they're actually reporting a profile. 4 days before this story was published, Crockett called me to express frustration that I had reached out to so many House members without telling her first. She told me, shutting down the profile and revoking all permissions.
You can't shut down a profile. And you can't stop a journalist, someone who's actually doing journalism stuff, from reaching out to your coworkers and saying, hey, I'm doing a profile on Jasmine Crockett. What's she like? If you are that bad, if your reputation is that horrible, Crockett, maybe you shouldn't be a congressman.
Yeah. And yet another gem that speaks to Crockett's highly racialized view of the world. From the same profile, Crockett said that Hispanic Trump supporters had almost like a slave mentality. I asked Crockett whether she had ever regrets about her public comments. She raised her eyebrows and replied, I don't second guess. You know how that ends. Well, bless her heart.
Oh, man. So this is Jasmine Crockett to a T. And just so you can hear it in her own words, her highly racialized view of the world, you can check out the fake eyelashes, the ridiculous, the whole 9 yards, the whole shtick is right here on display. You can check it out for yourself. Here she is, ghetto queen, Jasmine Crockett herself.
Where we were talking about how many voters. Listen, when you're counting people, you're not just counting voters. You count children, don't you?
Correct.
You count a lot of people that aren't necessarily voters. And I want to make sure that we really get to the nitty-gritty on Texas, because this is hilarious to me. Texas added 2 seats. In 2020, according to the census, and we know that there was a significant undercount, specifically in Texas, for a combination of reasons.
We know there was a significant undercount in red states. That's already been revealed by the census's own audit. Hence, one of the reasons why Trump, in an unrelated story, wants to redo the census, because they know it was rigged. They know that blue states were inflated and red states were denigrated. That's from the Census Bureau's own audit report.
But we know that specifically Texas added 4 million people. Of those 4 million people, do you want to take a guess at how many were Anglos? Just a guess.
I'd say a majority.
180,000. That's it, of 4 million. 95% of the people that were added. And we know that when it comes to minority populations, they tend to be undercounted.
That's just utterly farcical and absurd. Texas added 4 million people, of which 100,000 define, this all goes back to definition, define Anglo, it's absolutely incredulous and ridiculous.
So get this, we added 4 million people. They were people of color. Texas got 2 new seats. So they took those black and brown and Asian bodies. And guess what? Do you think that we got a new black, brown, or Asian seat? Somehow the way...
Well, since a lot of them probably were illegals, they're not allowed to vote, Ghetto Jasmine Crockett, but you certainly want them to vote, don't you?
That they do their Republican math in the state of Texas, that amounted to 2 new white seats. Guess what? White Republican seats. We got 2 new Republican seats out of 4 million people of color.
You got 2 Republican seats in a Republican state. You're the only one who racialized, not you, you're the only one in this conversation, Jasmine Crockett, that is racializing districts, that is racializing the vote. This is who these people are. They are utterly woke. They are utterly beyond the pale. They racialize everything. They balkanize everything. Everything to them is white versus black, gay versus straight. It's cultural Marxism to a T. And Ghetto Jasmine Crockett, the low IQ individual, is right front and center as a spokesperson for this. And thank God that when Texas gets this redistricting done, all indications are she is out of a job, that she will not be able to win in the current district where she is, because that district will change and it will no longer be a highly racialized Democrat district. It will be a district that is across party and demographic lines, and in a state that is plus 10 Republican, almost guarantee you she will not win. If that alone was the reason for Texas to redistrict, get it done tomorrow. If the only thing is we get rid of Jasmine Crockett, it is all worth it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Really appreciate everybody rolling up. Remember that God is good and He is sovereign. It'll all be good in the end. Please smash that like button for me. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel, and please share Courageous Media with everybody that you know. Until I catch you next time.